I just found a secret list buried inside Trump's shutdown plans. It doesn't just predict who could lose their jobs if this drags on. It names names, agencies, offices, real people. And if you think this is just posturing, think again. These layoffs are designed to happen quietly, while the rest of the country is distracted by the shutdown circus. On the surface, it looks like a fight over budgets, but underneath, it's a coordinated plan to gut specific parts of the federal government permanently. This is the part they didn't say out loud. And once you see what's on the list, you'll understand why. So let's rewind. The shutdown started a week ago after negotiations between the White House and Congress collapsed. At first, it looked like the usual standoff. Republicans blaming Democrats for wasteful spending, and Democrats accusing Trump of hostage-taking. Cable news ran the same graphics they always do. Shutdown, day 3. Day 4. But something changed over the weekend. The White House went from saying this will pass to threatening mass layoffs. Kevin Hassett, one of Trump's top economic advisors, said flat out, if negotiations go nowhere, the president will start layoffs. Not furloughs, not temporary leaves, actual terminations, permanent job cuts. And agencies didn't just hear this on TV. They got a written directive from the Office of Management and Budget. Every federal department was told to prepare for reduction in force plans. That's bureaucratic language for start drafting pink slips. This sounds like something they threw together at the last minute. It wasn't. Internal drafts show agencies were given RIF instructions before negotiations even broke down. It was a strategy, and the way they plan to use it, that's where the story turns. I got my hands on details from internal planning documents and union lawsuits. They show that this wasn't just a threat. It was a coordinated plan to gut specific agencies. According to leaked drafts and reporting, the administration told departments to line up job cuts in programs that don't align with Trump's political priorities. Green energy, education grants, environmental enforcement, and some agencies were given very clear direction about who goes first. This is where the list comes in. This is what they didn't want you to see. It's part of an internal reduction in force planning memo sent to agencies right before the shutdown. Buried 3 pages in, there's a table labeled Priority Terminations Phase 1. And at the top of that list, the EPA, specifically Climate Enforcement and Regional Field Offices. Next up, the Department of Education, Civil Rights Enforcement, and grant distribution to blue states. Then HUD, focusing on fair housing investigators and community development staff. And the other side of that same label, DHS, DOD, and border enforcement units, all marked exempt, not a single cut. This isn't a budget trim, it's a hit list. And if the shutdown drags on, these names are the first to go. If this goes live, thousands of federal workers could lose their jobs. Not because of the budgets, but because of politics. And the chaos that follows, that's not a bug, it's the point. When you hollow out agencies you don't like, you don't have to repeal their mission. You just make sure no one's left to do the work. This is the strategy. Weaponize the shutdown, fire the wrong people, and protect your loyalists. So when they tell you these layoffs are neutral or necessary, remember the list. This isn't about balancing the budget, it's about power and who gets erased when no one's watching. I'm Michael Fanone, and this is The Michael Fanone Show. You know, my dad's a cancer survivor. He takes a lot of medications. And the only reason costs have stayed manageable is because he's on my stepmother's employer insurance plan. And she's even put off retiring because the moment they switch to Medicare, the cost could skyrocket. That's why we turned to Chapter. In under 20 minutes, they compared every single plan and showed us a path to where my dad's drug costs could drop by thousands of dollars a month. It gave my stepmother the peace of mind to finally think about retiring, without worrying they'd lose the coverage he needs. The truth is, millions of seniors are on the wrong Medicare plan and don't even know it. Chapter makes it simple. They'll search every option, save people an average of $1,100 a year, and if you're already in the right plan, they'll tell you. It's free, it's fast, and for families like mine, it's a game changer. Call the number below to see if Chapter can do the same for you. That's 845-440-1568. Again, that number is 845-440-1568.